My name is Belle, and I'm a sustainability student with a focus on fashion and textiles. I'm doing an assignment about digital fashion in augmented reality. As an aspiring AR creator myself, I just want to know what's going on in this space. I thought the best way to do this would be to talk to some creators, understand what their values are, and gain some perspective. So here's what I learned, and follow along if you want to know more.
Suju Campbell has a great TED Talk video titled Everyone Can Participate in Building the Metaverse. In it, he talks about the 3 pillars vital to this process. The first one starting with
community.
Throughout my process of creating an AR garment on 010, I was constantly confronted with the importance and presence of communities. It was super important for me at least. I was able to ask for help in different chat rooms, took part in challenges set up by 010. Hafid even organised a retopology training session when I told him that was what I was struggling with. Tom hopped on a call to help me with my textures, and we even played some games together. It was nice. It's no secret that fashion is slightly notorious for toxic work environments. Also, hard to enter.
Since I'm coming from classical fashion industry, I know how toxic it can be. I really felt it through my own skin, and I don't really share these values. We are always interested to be co-creators. We no longer want to just go to the work, receive tasks, make it, and I don't know, like or hate the work, but doing that just for like monthly salary and so on. We want to have to see the purpose of that, and also to have a nice environment around us.
The physical fashion industry is notoriously hard to get into unless you've got the right connections, and you do an internship for free, and you really have to slave away in the fashion industry and work yourself up the hierarchy. What I found in digital fashion is that I was able to build what I wanted to build, like my own designs, and also build a name for myself pretty quickly, and I didn't need to go through all that trials within the physical fashion space.
Of course, it's difficult to be inside of this industry, but I also think it's like we are losing so much opportunities and advantages which we could have, but because the environment is so exclusive and hard, we are losing so much things, and there are a lot of unethical occasions happening. Unethical behavior is kind of privileged, I would say, and that's really what was discouraging me. And for me, fashion is like all my life, and I would like to spend my life in a nice environment, not struggling and always compromising with my own self.
I really found the digital fashion community to be so inclusive, so welcoming. I mean, they were just so open to helping me fix my problems.
This is all about Web3. So this is the essence of Web3.
In Web3 and in digital fashion as well, I think that this is like a groundbreaking point when we would appreciate more transparency, more inclusivity, and if you will stand out, then you really would have reasons for that.
It's all a part of Web3 right now. They always say Web3 is very community based, and it's very true.
Gatekeeping is just not something we value. People coming together, it just creates amazing things for the space.
Community is something what you cannot. I would say it's more difficult to trick it, because like community you have to build step by step.
Our communication is going to grow exponentially. Like the speed of our communication between every human in the world, it's just going to get faster. Like it's just gonna help the human connection to get stronger, in my opinion. And that's what I really like about the space.
If you are able to fake it, then I think like you're spending so much efforts. It's just better and easier, and I hope that it's more beneficial just to be who you really are and transmit your values. And when you transmit those values, you start to attract people who are like-minded. And for this reason, like we are very good in finding common language with creators who are, so open, so kind, that we are all helping to each other if we have kind of technical issues. We are here to support each other's projects. We are here to give feedback, and that's so amazing because it fulfills you with energy and motivates you.
It's all about what the community thinks and getting them involved, and there's a lot more transparency between the owners or founders of companies to their community. And I think that is not going to go away now, because this whole trend of authenticity, especially on social media, where you relate to personalities more, and multiple personalities. It's not just one huge influencer. There's many different types of influencers, like micro influencers, and even what they're doing is building a community on their platform. So with digital fashion, it's the same thing. What physical brands are, or what they were doing, is just treating their consumers as customers, and they're selling a lifestyle, but they're not really telling you about the person who designed it, or the reason why they made it. And so with Web3, it's a lot more transparent.
And yeah, like teaching each other, it just comes natural because, well, yeah, sometimes it feels like you might be alone in a space, but you start to understand that you're not.
Being there alone is really frustrating, I guess. But when you are with people who you are connected on a deep level, it's more like a fun adventure. So I guess community is like super, super crucial for that.
And giving back and teaching other people, yeah, it's just the essence of it, and I don't see myself doing otherwise.
Digital is very inclusive. Physical fashion, you need to go through the fashion school. Apart from paying your fees, you also need to pay for making a collection. When you graduate, you are on your own, and you need to have, you need to have more money in more network. This is almost impossible for most of the students. So I don't want it to be that exclusive. I want it to be inclusive for all of us. And I'm saying, look, first of all, with AR, I want that everyone has an opportunity to try something absolutely exquisite and absolutely luxurious.
Because really, this is what creating is all about. It's about human connection and finding people you can connect with on a deeper level. It's about nerding out and supporting each other. And brands know this too. I mean, the creation of these communities demonstrate a shift in the understanding of the role consumers play. So despite the frustration of learning new techniques, I am so overwhelmed with all the amazing people that I've met in every corner of the world. They were so encouraging and kind, and yeah, I had a lot of fun.
We are like a mesh, right? Like from a 3D model, every one of us is a vertice. If we lose one point, like you see a hole, right? So this literally, we're moving together. So there's no other way. We have to move together.
And that brings me to my next topic. Follow along if you want to find out what it is.